The move to the ACC for Notre Dame softball is exciting.
The move to the ACC on July 1st for Notre Dame baseball will both be exciting and a huge challenge for us.
I think it's going to be a step up for us as a conference, and I think top to bottom, it's extremely competitive, and I think that's very exciting for us.
Well, the competition level is as good as it is in the country. I think for as long as I've been tracking on it for the last 10 or more years, I think the ACC has finished either first or second, maybe a handful of times third as far as the conference RPI goes. As far as, everything from a facility standpoint to the support of each of the member institutions' baseball programs, it's as good as it gets in college baseball.
The new ACC schedule definitely affects our non-conference schedule because we actually start the new ACC schedule during our spring break, and we've never played a conference schedule during spring break before. So we're being a little more creative in how we're preparing for that and also how we're scheduling games.
We have fewer non-conference weekends to schedule. We'll be playing 10 conference weekends as opposed to 9 in the Big East previous to this year. Strangely enough, it allows us to have one more home weekend because we'll start our conference slate during what has traditionally been our spring break week. So, it's one of those things where from a non-conference standpoint, you just play fewer non-conference weekends.
It's exciting to play in the ACC earlier, which tells you that we're going to be seeing a lot more Southern teams, which we're going to be getting a really good weather to play in. The facilities in the ACC are very, very good. Luckily, here at Melissa Cook Stadium, we fit right in.
If you want to get an education that is unsurpassed by anybody in the country, and as well as get a college baseball experience that's unsurpassed in the country, well, we've got a great product for you. I don't know of any other school in our region, really, that can combine academics and high-quality baseball at the level that we can at this point.
We're going to see some of our old school rivalries in the ACC, seeing Virginia Tech again from the Big East and seeing Boston College. So we have some old rivalries that are, I'm sure, going to start all over again. And with the new rivalries that we're going to be getting, and it's going to be interesting to see how it all plays out and, who's going to be the best competition out there.
I mean, obviously, having been there when I was at Boston College, when we've made that, I was there as an assistant when we made that transition, and I spent, 4 years there as the head coach at BC while we were playing in the ACC. So fairly familiar with all of those venues. I think there's really only been one coaching change since I was there last, so I'll see some familiar faces. Thankfully, I won't see some familiar players.
I think 10 years from now, we're going to look at this move as one of the best things we ever did for Notre Dame. With the different places we're going, with very like-minded universities that we're playing against consistently, I think it's something that we're going to look back on and say it was a really good thing for Notre Dame.